Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Pokepans and welcome to my TCL Round 3 Pokemon Draft League match versus Johm and his Los Angeles Frosmoths. As you can see in front of me, you can see my team of 6 Pokemon. We have chosen for this round Mamoswine, Zeraora, Alolan Marowak, Alakazam, Ferrothorn, and Hydreigon. And before we get into it, if you guys want to see the other YouTubers' videos from their TCL matches, you can go and check the links down in the description to all of their channels. And this is the team that we've brought today, so let's get into the sets very quickly. We have brought Mamoswine. I think Mamoswine is going to be absolutely amazing in this match. I did the most prep for this round than I've done ever before for a draft league, and I did a bunch of calcs, and I opened the damage calculators, I had all my Pokemon, and I think this team and their movesets are set up for anything that he brings. I can deal with every one of his Pokemon with these 6 Pokemon, I think, in my head at least. So yeah, this is what the sets are. So we've got Ice Shard, Earthquake, Knockoff, and Iron Head with Choice Band Thick Fat. Now usually you'll see Icicle Crash here instead of Iron Head, but we've gone for Iron Head because on his team there is nothing that Icicle Crash would one-hit KO that Ice Shard doesn't. So there was no point having 2 ice moves on the choice band. I would probably just be clicking Ice Shard for the priority anyway, so there's no point having 2 ice moves on there. So I took on Iron Head in case there was random fairies that the coverage was required for. Random fairy, I should say. So yeah, and the EVs, we got Max Attack, Max Speed. Next we have Zeraora with Heavy Duty Boots, Volt Absorb, Volt Switch, Plasma Fist, Knockoff, and we went for Toxic this time instead of another coverage move. Just because we might have trouble with something. We didn't need Play Rough or Close Combat for this team, I don't think. So, and the EVs, we've gone for Max Attack, 136 Speed EVs to take us to 356. That's all we need to outspeed his entire team. And yeah, we've put the rest in defense, so that's what the Zeraora is like. Marowak, Alola, pretty standard Marowak Alola set. Swords Dance, Flare Blitz, Poltergeist, Earthquake, Rockhead, Thick Club, Max Attack, Max HP with a little bit in special defense. There's nothing much to say about this other than it hits really, really hard if we can get a Swords Dance off. Alakazam, I think, is going to be another clutch Pokemon. I think Alakazam and Mamoswine are going to be the MVPs, I think. So we got Magic Guard, Life Orb Alakazam this time, not Choice Specs. Psychic, Focus Blast, Shadow Ball, and Recover for in case the Life Orb damage chips us. Again, we've got 356 speeds to outspeed all of his Pokemon without wasting any EVs, and the rest of it in Special Attack, Special Defense. Next, Ferrothorn, Defensive Wall. We got Stealth Rocks. I think Stealth Rocks is going to be clutch because Mamoswine can almost one-hit KO a lot of his Pokemon. So if we can get Stealth Rocks down and get the chip damage from all of his Pokemon from Stealth Rocks, Mamoswine can then one-hit KO more Pokemon, the one without Stealth Rocks, because some of his moves have they have a roll to one-hit KO, but if we use Stealth Rocks, it's a guaranteed one-hit KO. So yeah, Ferrothorn, hopefully we'll be able to set up Stealth Rocks, maybe get a Gyro Ball off against a Fairy Pokemon, or a Power Whip off against a Water Pokemon. Leech Seed for recovery, max HP, max defense. And yeah, it's standard Ferrothorn set. And finally we got Hydreigon, who has Dark Pulse, Draco Meteor, U-Turn like last time, but we've gone for Earth Power this time for the coverage against Steel types, against Fire types, against anything else that's weak to ground. 319 speed is the max that we need to outspeed everything that Hydreigon can outspeed. The rest of it in Special Attack, Special Defense. So that's what the team looks like. Hopefully you guys agree with my choices. If you don't, let me know down in the comments what you would have brought instead. Let's get straight into the match. Alright, here we go. We are into it. You can see that he has brought Flygon, Rotom-Mow, Gardevoir, Milotic, Scolipede, and Golurk. You may have noticed I didn't bring a Azumarill this time. That's because after the previous week against Yggdrasil, there was quite a lot of discussion about that Sapsipper, Whirlpool, Peristung, Azumarill set. So I figured he might prepare quite heavily for that. It doesn't look like he has. He's got 2 electric Pokemon. He also has a Toxtricity. I thought he might have brought Rotom-Mow and Toxtricity to try and counter the Azumarill set, but it looks like he didn't bring it. What do we know about his team from previous rounds? I did go back and watch his replays and YouTube videos. We know that he usually brings Scarf Flygon. Other than that, I don't really know much about this. All I know is that Scarf Flygon does get one-hit KO'd by Ice Shard from Mamoswine. And then we've got yeah, other than that, I don't really know. I know Rotom Mow also is nearly one-hit KO by Ice Shard, but we might need Stealth Rocks for that. Alright, so now that we've gone through the teams, let's go into the match. Here we go. So we lead off with Hydreigon. He leads off with Flygon. I kind of was expecting that. We don't want to be in here because we know his Flygon is Scarfed. He goes for U-turn into Milotic. Not great for us. We switch into Ferrothorn, who can pretty much wall this Milotic, even if it gets a burn on the Scald. I think we go for Stealth Rocks here. Yeah, I didn't want to go into Leech Seed there because I figured he would go into his Rotom Mow. So we set up Stealth Rocks on the switch. Gyro Ball doesn't do a huge amount, but then this Rotom can't do too much to us either. Then he reveals his Rotom actually has Defog, which is kind of annoying because we do want to have those Stealth Rocks up, especially for Rotom Mow, in fact. So he goes for Volt Switch here, presumably going into something with Earthquake. So he does go into a Scolipede. I'm presuming it has Earthquake at this point, so we do want to switch out, but he predicts that I'm going to switch out and goes back into his Rotom Mow, so I wasn't expecting that. So obviously the Leech Seed then isn't going to be very... It doesn't affect Rotom because he's the Grass type. We just keep going for Gyro Ball. We are slowly running out of Gyro Balls here. He reveals he does have Leaf Storm, so now he has revealed all 4 of his moves, Volt Switch, Leaf Storm, Defog, and Will-O-Wisp. I was kind of worried about Leaf Storm because Leaf Storm does actually one-hit KO my Mamoswine. So we know that. So he swaps, we swap back there because I was predicting him not to go into Milotic. I was predicting him to go back into Scolipede like he did last time. So we go into Ferrothorn to wall his Milotic. We set up Stealth Rocks, predict the Defog this turn, so I think we swap. Yeah, so I assumed he was going to go for Defog there. We went into the Alolan Marowak predicting that. Alolan Marowak can now set up a Swords Dance because we know he's going to swap here. Oh, actually, we went for a Poltergeist. That's actually a better move. So I thought he was going to swap into Milotic, so I went for the Poltergeist. So I'm actually better in-game than I am analyzing afterwards, which is nice. Swap into Ferrothorn for that Scald. I think we probably set up a Leech Seed here on his Recover. We do, but we missed it, which is unfortunate. And yeah, so here Milotic can't really do anything to us. Then he reveals he has Ice Beams. I'm like, oh, that's an annoyance. I don't know if Ferrothorn can take too many more Ice Beams. But it does 17%. We managed to hit the Leech Seed that time. 6% from leftovers, and we actually get 14% from Leech Seed, which is really nice. So we're gaining 20% health every turn just from recovery. We go for the Power Whip, which we reveal that we have. But because we're burnt, it doesn't do too much damage. So we're actually gaining health while Milotic sticks in here, which is very nice. Missed the Power Whip, which is unfortunate. Leech Seed and leftovers will keep us topped up very nicely. Up to 18% health now. Milotic just staying in with the recovers. We're just going to keep going for Power Whip here, because Ferrothorn can't really do much to any of his other Pokemon. Especially now that it's burnt. If it wasn't burnt, we maybe could have gone for the Golduck there. So Zeraora comes in to tank an Ice Beam. We get some recovery from the Leech Seed as well, and we go for... What do we go for here? Go for the knockoff on the swap, because we didn't think he was going to stay in. And I was like, do we go for Volt Switch here? No, we don't. So now he goes into Golduck. I don't know why he swapped there, but we go into Mamoswine, which is actually fine by me. I think we go for Earthquake here. Yeah, so we're banded. So he assumed... Oh, he doesn't realize that we're banded. So he goes into Gardevoir, who also is one-hit KO'd by Earthquake. Now he must know that we're banded, so he goes into Levitate Rotom, which is good. So now we have to swap out. He goes for the Leaf Storm. Ferrothorn tanks it, but Ferrothorn can't really do anything to this Rotom at this point. I don't think it couldn't really do anything to the Rotom anyway. I think we just stay in here and sack the Ferrothorn. We probably could have saved it. He's going to go for Volt Switch, which doesn't actually take us out. So he goes into Flygon now, which I'm actually happy about, because that Gyro Ball does lots of damage. If I was him, I would have stayed in with the Rotom Mow there. So we go to Mamoswine. It's got priority Ice Shard. He sacks his Flygon. Maybe he didn't think we had the priority move. That's why he stayed in. Ice Shard now does lots of damage. And I think Mamoswine just cleans up from here. It's banded into priority Ice Shard. Rotom has taken Chip, so it's going to die to the Ice Shard. And Golurk, I don't think Golurk quite dies to a banded Ice Charge. No, it doesn't quite. He goes for the Shadow Punch, which does take us out. And then we go into Zeraora to clean up with a knockoff, and that's the game. So thank you very much for the game, Johm. It was a really, really good game. I enjoyed it very much. I did prep a lot for this. I was expecting a little bit of a different team, but like I said before, with my prep, I was able to deal with all of his Pokemon with the 6 that I had. If you guys have enjoyed it, please be sure to leave a like down below. Comment with how you think I did. If you would have brought different Pokemon or different moves, let me know. Until next time, guys, see you around. Goodbye.